Greetings of the day. Welcome children. How are you? I hope you all are really enjoying preparation in your science, whether it is physics, chem, bio or mathematics. So today we are going to discuss some questions on binomial distribution. By now you all must have gone through the entire topic. So let's brush up on the important formulas of binomial distribution. I have written it down for your reference, quick reference. This is the first formula, very important one, is P of X successes out of N trials. That means probability of X successes out of N trials. So say for what do you mean by that? You know that if I am tossing a coin, a coin has two sides, head and tail. So one trial, that means one time when I toss the coin, the probability of getting head is 1 upon 2, probability of getting a tail is also 1 upon 2. So the probability of success means if my event is to get the head, then the probability of success is going to be half, and if the event is to get a tail, the probability of success is going to be half again, right? But we are talking about N trials. We did Bernoulli trials, now we are talking about N trials. So if I want to find out what is the probability of X number of successes in N trials, the formula is quite simple. NCX P to the power of X Q to the power of N by X, where N is nothing but the number of trials, X is the number of successes that is expected, P is the probability of success, Q is the probability of failure. And you know what is NCX? We've done in permutation combination. NCX is n factorial over x factorial into n minus x factorial, correct? So P stands for probability of success, and if I know the probability of success, I can find out the probability of failure. Q is equal to 1 minus P. That also I have seen in binomial distribution very well. So if a question comes to you for a random variable x, now the random variable x is given to you. B is like Bernoulli trials, the number of trials which is given to you as NP. N stands for number of trials, P stands for probability of success. Then in that case, these are the three most important formulas that you need to know. One, how do you find out the expected value of x? That is the expected value of your random variable RV. How do you find out the variance of x? Expected value of x is NP. Variance of x is NPQ. Standard deviation is square root of variance of x, that is NPQ. Square root of NPQ. So standard deviation is square root of NPQ. So now we know that these are the 3-4 most important formulas. Let us look at the question. Very simple question I've taken to start with, kind of MCQ, but children get confused, a lot. Let's look at the question. Question states if x is B for P and P of x is equal to 0 is 16 by 81, then P of x equals to 4 is how much? So basically what are you supposed to find out? They have given us that the number of trials is 4. Right? And P is the probability of success. We don't have probability of success over here. What they have given us, probability of x equals to 0. That means when the success ratio is 0, that probability is given to you as 16 over 81. Then what is the value of P of x equals to 4? Correct? So we are supposed to find out what is the value of P of x equals to 4. Now you may think, if I want to find P of x equals to 4, I am going to use this formula, NCX P to the power of x Q to the power of n minus x. But do I have the value of probability of success P? I don't have the value of probability of success over here. It's not given, it's only P. Do I have the value of probability of failure? It's not given over here, that as well. So what do I do for this question? You are supposed to look in the question, what do you have with you? I have P of x equals to 0 is equal to 16 over 81. So whatever I have in the question, I am supposed to use that first of all. Okay, so let's use that. So I'll come to solution of the question. I hope the solution is quite easily and properly visible to all of you. So I have been given P of random variable x equals to 0 is 16 over 81. And I know the formula, that is NCX P to the power of x Q to the power of n minus x is equal to 16 over 81. Now, what am I going to do over here? I know my value of x. The value of x is 0. So instead of x, I am going to put 0. Wherever I have x, I am going to place my 0 over there. Correct? I also know the value of n, the number of trials. the number of trials is 4 over here, correct? So what is the value of n? So this becomes my 4c0 and this becomes q to the power of 4 minus 0. Bravo! See what you have, 4c0. So 4c0 we know the value is 1. P to the power of 0 we know the value is 1. Anything to the power of 0 is 1, correct? And this comes as q to the power of 4 is equal to 16 over 81. So I can write it as q to the power of 4 is equal to 2 to the power of 4 upon 3 to the power of 4. So q to the power of 4 is 2 by 3 to the power of 4. That gives me my value of q as 2 upon 3. Bravo! So I got the probability of failure. Q is equal to 2 by 3. Once I have Q is equal to 2 by 3, it's very simple to find out P. Because what is P? P is nothing but 1 minus Q. I can take it as, so 1 minus 2 by 3. The value of P is 1 over 3. Basic algebra, I hope you all are well aware about that. Okay. So now, since I have the value of Q, I have the value of P, and I have the value of N, I also know the value of X, that is X equals to 4. I can easily find out what is going to be my probability for the random variable X equals to 4, means when the success ratio is 4, right? 4, then time what is going to be the probability of that. So probability of X equals to 4 is going to be, again my formula, NCX P to the power of X Q to the power of N minus X. What is N? N is my number of trials for. The value of X over here is 4. This is P. And what is my P over here? The P value is 1 by 3. The probability of success to the power of X into probability of failure, that is 2 by 3 to the power of 4 minus 4. Correct? Because my value of X is 4. So therefore I get 4c4 is again nothing but 1 into 1 by 3 to the power of 4, that is 1 upon 81. This is 2 by 3 to the power of 0, that becomes 1. My answer is 1 by 81. Quick review. Now since I have explained you, so I have to explain you step by step how you are supposed to do. But when you do it as an MCQ, you can easily and quickly find out using the value of this. P of X equals to 0, 16 over 81. So my NCX is going to be 1. P to the power of 0 is going to be 1. It is going to be Q to the power of 4 equals to 16 over 81. That means the value of Q is 2 by 3, the value of P is 1 by 3, and once I know P and Q ka value, I just have to substitute in the formula to get the probability of the random variable X equals to 4. I hope this is very clear, loud and clear to you. Thank you very much. We'll look into the next sum soon. Thank you.